Eat these 3 cheeses to rebuild muscle and fight sarcopenia. For decades, cheese has been labeled as the enemy of good health. Too fatty, too salty, too heavy. Many people, especially after 60, have been told to cut it out completely. But here is the surprising truth. Cheese may actually be one of your greatest allies in protecting strength and independence as you age. After the age of 60, a hidden threat begins working against the body. It is called sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass that affects millions of older adults. You may notice it when climbing stairs feels harder, when standing up from a chair takes more effort, or when balance becomes less steady than it once was. Left unchecked, this decline robs people of mobility, freedom, and confidence. But what if the solution has been sitting in your refrigerator all along? Recent research shows that certain cheeses deliver exactly what aging muscles need most: high-quality protein, amino acids, and essential minerals that slow down muscle breakdown and encourage repair. Instead of being a guilty pleasure, the right cheeses can serve as powerful nutritional tools to fight muscle loss, improve stability, and keep daily activities easier well into your later years. In this video, we will uncover 3 specific cheeses that do far more than add flavor to your meals. They are accessible, affordable, and when used correctly, they can make a real difference in how strong and capable you feel every single day. Before we get started, I would love to hear from you. In the comments, where you are watching from and which cheese you enjoy most often, or the one you think might actually help with strength after 60. Your answers can spark ideas for others and help seniors everywhere discover smarter, healthier choices. And yes, I personally read and reply to as many comments as possible. While you are there, make sure to tap the like button if you want more clear, science-based health tips designed specifically for seniors. And if you have not already subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon. Each week, I share practical strategies to help you protect your muscles, avoid hidden health traps, and stay independent well into your later years. Your health journey matters, and by engaging here, you join a community that values strength, confidence, and long-term vitality. And just a quick reminder, this video is for educational purposes only. Always consult with your healthcare provider before making any changes to your diet or routine. Every body is different, and your plan should always be tailored to your unique needs. Why muscle loss after 60 is dangerous. One of the most overlooked challenges of aging is sarcopenia, the gradual decline of muscle tissue that begins quietly and progresses steadily after the age of 60. Unlike sudden illness, sarcopenia creeps in slowly. At first, it may feel like ordinary aging, slower walking, reduced stamina, or the need to grip a rail when climbing stairs. But over time, it develops into something far more serious. Loss of muscle does not only affect appearance or strength. It strikes at the core of independence. Weak muscles mean higher risk of falls, fractures, and hospitalization. Everyday tasks such as carrying groceries, rising from a chair, or maintaining balance while walking can become exhausting, even dangerous. For many seniors, this is the tipping point between living independently and relying on others for help. The reason behind this decline is not only reduced activity, but also muscle resistance. As the body ages, muscles become less responsive to the normal signals that trigger repair and growth. What once worked in your 30s, moderate exercise and a standard diet, is no longer enough in your 60s and beyond. Without specific nutritional support, muscle breakdown begins to outpace repair. The good news is that sarcopenia is not an unstoppable fate. With the right fuel and consistent effort, muscle decline can be slowed, managed, and in some cases even reversed. This is where the right sources of protein, especially certain cheeses, play a powerful role. The role of protein and leucine in muscle protection. Your muscles are not just bundles of tissue. They are living, dynamic systems that need the right building blocks to repair and stay strong. And the most important key to unlocking this repair process is protein. Every time you walk, lift, or even stand up, tiny tears occur in your muscle fibers. To heal and grow back stronger, those fibers need protein. Without enough of it, the body struggles to maintain strength, and the decline accelerates. But here's the catch. For older adults, protein alone is not always enough. With age, the body becomes less efficient at turning protein into new muscle. That is why seniors require not just more protein, but also the right type of protein, rich in an amino acid called leucine. Leucine is the trigger that tells your body it is time to start repairing muscle. Without it, even high-protein foods may not spark muscle recovery effectively. This is where cheese comes into the picture. Unlike many plant-based proteins, cheese contains both high-quality protein and a concentrated amount of leucine. That combination makes it uniquely powerful for aging muscles. By regularly including cheese in your diet, you're not simply adding flavor. You're providing your muscles with the exact signals and tools they need to resist decline and maintain function. Think of leucine as the ignition key for muscle repair. Without it, the engine stalls. With it, the body has a fighting chance to preserve independence and strength after 60. Cheese number 1. Cottage cheese, the underrated nighttime protector. Among all the cheeses available, cottage cheese often gets overlooked. It does not have the richness of cheddar or the sharp bite of Parmesan, but what it lacks in flavor intensity, it makes up for in powerful muscle-protecting benefits, especially for older adults. Cottage cheese is packed with high-quality protein and a generous dose of leucine, the amino acid that triggers muscle repair. But what makes it truly unique is its high content of casein protein. Unlike whey, which digests quickly, casein is a slow-release protein. That means when you eat cottage cheese, your muscles receive a steady stream of amino acids for several hours. This is particularly valuable at night, when the body normally goes through a long fasting period and muscle breakdown speeds up. By having cottage cheese as an evening snack or just before bed, you are essentially shielding your muscles during sleep. Instead of waking up weaker, your body continues repairing and protecting muscle tissue while you rest. It is like setting up an overnight guard for your strength. Beyond protein, cottage cheese delivers other key nutrients aging bodies need: calcium for bone support, phosphorus for energy production, and vitamin B12 for nerve health. This combination makes it not only a muscle protector, but also a whole-body supporter. Practical ways to enjoy it include mixing it with berries for breakfast, spreading it on whole-grain toast, or adding a few spoonfuls before bedtime. Simple, affordable, and effective, cottage cheese is one of the easiest nutritional upgrades you can make to defend your independence after 60. Cheese number 2. Parmesan, the tiny but powerful dose. Parmesan may be one of the hardest cheeses in texture, but it is also one of the most concentrated in nutrition. Unlike softer cheeses that require larger servings, a small sprinkle of Parmesan can deliver an impressive boost of strength-building nutrients, making it perfect for seniors who want results without overeating. What sets Parmesan apart is its protein density. Just a small serving, about an ounce, can provide nearly 10 grams of high-quality protein, including leucine, the amino acid critical for muscle repair. That means even if your appetite is smaller, you can still supply your muscles with the fuel they need in a compact portion. Parmesan is also a calcium powerhouse. Strong bones are essential for preventing fractures, especially when muscle strength and balance are already under strain with age. A sprinkle of Parmesan on vegetables, soups, or salads does more than improve taste. It reinforces the structural foundation of your body. Another advantage for older adults is easy digestion. Parmesan is naturally low in lactose because of its long aging process, which makes it gentler on the stomach than many other dairy products. This allows people who normally avoid milk to still enjoy its benefits without discomfort. Practical uses are endless. Grated over steamed vegetables, melted into soups, or even sprinkled on scrambled eggs for breakfast. Think of Parmesan as a tiny but mighty supplement disguised as flavor. It proves that you do not need a large portion of food to make a major impact on your muscle health and independence after 60. Cheese number 3. Ricotta, the fast-acting muscle booster. If cottage cheese is the slow and steady protector, and Parmesan is the concentrated powerhouse, then ricotta is the fast-acting muscle booster. What makes ricotta unique is that it is naturally rich in whey protein, the same type of protein often found in sports nutrition shakes. Whey is quickly digested and absorbed, making it the ideal support for muscles right after physical activity. After a walk, stretching session, or light strength exercise, your muscles are in a heightened state, ready to repair and grow stronger. but they need quick fuel, and that is where ricotta shines. Loaded with branched-chain amino acids, BCAAs, including leucine, it gives your body the immediate signals to kickstart muscle repair. This helps reduce soreness, supports recovery, and maintains strength over time. Beyond muscle health, ricotta also offers a cardiovascular bonus. It is lower in fat compared to many other cheeses, and it contains a variety of vitamins and minerals such as calcium, phosphorus, and riboflavin. These nutrients support not only bones and energy production but also circulation and heart function, areas that become increasingly important with age. Ricotta is also highly versatile. Spread it on whole grain toast, blend it with fruit for a light snack, or add it to pasta for extra creaminess without the heavy fats of other cheeses. Having a small serving after your daily walk or exercise can be a simple yet powerful way to give your muscles exactly what they need at the right moment. Ricotta proves that sometimes the right choice is not just about what you eat, but when you eat it. Practical guide: how to use cheese safely. Eating the right cheeses can strengthen your muscles, but timing and balance are just as important as the food itself. The body can only use a certain amount of protein at once, so it is better to spread your intake evenly across the day rather than loading it all into a single meal. For example, adding cottage cheese at night, Parmesan during lunch, and ricotta after activity ensures your muscles receive steady support. Pairing cheese with physical activity also makes a difference. Having ricotta or another quick-absorbing protein source after a walk or a light exercise gives your muscles immediate repair fuel. Meanwhile, cottage cheese before bedtime protects against overnight muscle breakdown, and Parmesan sprinkled on lunch or dinner provides dense nutrients without large portions. Moderation, however, is essential. Cheese is rich in nutrients, but it can also be high in sodium and saturated fat. Keep portions controlled. A half cup of cottage cheese, an ounce of Parmesan, or a scoop of ricotta can be plenty. There are also safety considerations. Seniors with kidney issues should not overload on protein without medical guidance. Those with lactose sensitivity may need to choose low-lactose options like Parmesan. And anyone on medications for blood pressure should be mindful of cheese's salt content. When used wisely, cheese can be a reliable ally rather than a risk. Balance, timing, and awareness are the keys to turning it into a long-term strength strategy. To understand how small changes make a big difference, consider the story of Margaret, a 68-year-old retired teacher. Like many people her age, she noticed her legs felt weaker, and even simple tasks like climbing stairs or carrying groceries left her unusually tired. Her doctor explained it was not just normal aging, but sarcopenia, gradual muscle loss. Instead of accepting decline, Margaret decided to adjust her habits. Along with light walking 3 times a week, she made one simple nutrition change. She began including the right cheeses at the right times. A spoonful of ricotta after her walk, a sprinkle of Parmesan on her lunch salad, and a small bowl of cottage cheese before bed. Within 3 months, Margaret reported feeling steadier on her feet, less fatigued after activity, and more confident in her daily routine. She had not adopted an extreme diet, nor did she give up her favorite foods. She simply added strategic portions of cheese to her meals. Her story highlights an important truth. You do not need dramatic overhauls or expensive supplements to fight muscle decline. Practical, consistent choices, like using cheese as a targeted protein source, can help preserve strength, independence, and peace of mind. Margaret's experience is not unique. With the right knowledge, many seniors can discover that what once seemed like a guilty pleasure may, in fact, be one of the smartest health tools available. Growing older does not have to mean growing weaker. The choices you make today determine how strong, steady, and independent you will feel in the years ahead. Muscle decline after 60 is real, but it is not unavoidable. By using the right foods in the right way, you can take control of your future strength. We have uncovered 3 powerful cheeses that go far beyond flavor. Cottage cheese, the slow-release nighttime protector that shields your muscles while you sleep. Parmesan, the tiny but powerful dose of concentrated protein and calcium that strengthens with just a sprinkle. Ricotta, the fast-acting booster that delivers immediate repair after walks and activity. Together, They form a simple yet effective strategy to resist muscle loss and maintain independence. These are not expensive supplements or complicated routines. They are practical, everyday foods that fit easily into your meals. The decision is now in your hands. You can continue treating cheese as a guilty pleasure, or you can begin seeing it as one of your most valuable allies for strength and mobility. Your future health is built on today's habits, and every small step counts. If this message resonates with you, share in the comments. Which of these 3 cheeses will you start using first? Your experience may inspire someone else to take action. And if you found this video helpful, share it with others who want to stay strong, active, and independent after 60.